is wet. People ignore people at Christmas. Everybody's a human being. It don't cost anything to say Merry Christmas.
The Central Club.
Oh god, this is going to be great. Move the carrier bags and things.
Yeah, just talk like vlogging.
Right, okay, so. Right, so tell me what we're doing.
So we are in the city centre and we are filming a vlog. It's called, we've just got the name, A Vlog's Not Just for Christmas. And the reason it's called that is because we are going to speak to the homeless people who are spending Christmas on the streets. And I have friends, family, and I've done it myself where I have been like, oh, I'm gonna feed the homeless for Christmas. And you know, you feel like you do your bit and that's it done then. A lot of people do it for themselves, to make themselves feel better, you know? Oh, I've done that, I'm good for the year now, I've done my good deed, yeah? Well, the same as a dog, people who are homeless are not just homeless for Christmas, this is all year round. So we're just gonna go around and speak to some of them, see how they feel, see if they have a difference in people's interest over Christmas. Do people more want to engage with them over Christmas? Do they want to less engage? I don't know, but I want to just speak to them, give them their voices, check up on them. We are actually doing a homeless feed in the new year. As people know, we work with the homeless community quite a lot anyway. But yeah, I'd like to go and speak to them, see how they are. Stay central.
I'll try not to cry. So as you can see, everyone's just going about the business shopping.
How long have you been on the streets?
On and off since I was 15. 24 years.
What's the hardest thing about being on the streets?
People ignoring you. I hate it. Manners doesn't cost a penny. What is a manner? We're all human. Homeless people got more sense than the people that are working.
Yeah. And what's the feeling like when someone acknowledges you?
There you go. Perfect example.
Hiya.
How long have you been sat here?
About an hour or so.
Is this the first time you've met?
No, I've known her for about 8 months.
So you check up on her?
I bought her a monster.
And where does your kind heart, your empathy come from?
I'm on the verge of homelessness myself, so I think it's important to take care of people in our community that are also struggling.
I think it's a valid point for people who kind of judge people that anything's around the corner.
It could happen to anyone. It's, you know, difficult to get out of, especially.
You built a friendship then?
Yeah. I'm a street mum.
You prepping her ready just in case, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and a lot of other trans people are also on the verge of homelessness, so it's important to be mindful of that as well.
Yeah, would you say it's being trans even harder, would you say?
Yeah, it makes it harder to, for example, I was told that I wasn't going to get a foster placement because I was trans, so it's especially difficult for trans people on the verge of homelessness.
Wow, that's really important to know, thank you.
We should make a hostel for transhumans and the gay community because it is hard up there for
Trans
them.
youth are very at risk, especially in the UK at the moment, because of the whole TERF movement. We've been sort of demonised a bit.
Well, you all got me.
Yeah, we've got them.
Yeah, and
We've got each other, I've got other people in my community, so it's about being together.
Yeah, so what would you say to the people out there who probably don't understand it a bit?
I would say educate yourself. 70% of people that are transphobic have never met a trans person, so getting involved and, you know, understanding and learning about lots of people, but especially trans people at the moment, is really important to learn how to accept and love everyone really in your world.
So everyone's been singled out somewhere in their life, so maybe you should stop and think. If anyone was bullied in school, that's being singled out. Bullied in work, that's being singled out. So you shouldn't do it to a homeless person or a trans human being.
Thank you very much. I love your attitude, guys.
Thank you so much.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Put your hat on.
Merry Christmas, you lot!
Thank you.
Ready? Is that your little... That's quite powerful, that, isn't it? Yeah, what are you saying, bro? You alright?
Yeah, not bad, mate. So
Yeah, good. What's your...
freezing out here, lad. No, that absolutely cold, boy. Getting too much this year, man. I got out of jail in September. And I've been to the hub like the first 4 weeks. I was going there every day. I give them my phone. I had 3 phones stolen from me, so it was hard for me to get hold of me at some points. I've been literally on the waiting list to get housed since September, since I got out. I've been approved to move into a hostel over in Adamsdown. And it's just a waiting game, really. Like, it's a joke out here, man. Like, every doorway you try and get in to get your head down at night, like you just get moved on. You know what I mean? And not only that, like, because of the way the doorways are set, like if you see, like, done like a little angle, the dip in that, so it absorbs the water, even when you've got cardboard down underneath you,
It drips down, like...
Yeah, like, and it soaks underneath as well, like all these ones.
What, do you think they're designed to be like that?
Well, you know, they're slippery as well at times, like, you know what I mean? So, they're not really helpful, like, you know what I mean?
Where are you going to stay Christmas Eve?
Probably in the doorway, or the back of the church, like, you know, where it's cover.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, mate, if there's anything you want to say, can you speak up a bit louder this as well, right?
Yeah.
Just to the people out there who judge the homeless community, how hard it is, just give them a message. Go, on the camera.
Like literally, it could be you tomorrow, mate. You know what I mean? You know, it's all fine and dandy having all this money dancing around and sitting in the bank and just absorbing fresh air. Like people out here more than willing to go into a £16, £22 B&B. You know what I mean? Just to clean up and, you know, get themselves sorted. So, you know, for anyone passing through, like, any spare change would be helpful.
Good luck, bro. Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Man.
Thank you.
No problem,
God
man.
bless.
And
I'll see you soon, alright?
Take care.
Ta-ra, bro.
Take care.
I'm used to getting cameras.
I'll stab you. So,
Cool.
you run away, bro.
I wouldn't,
Run away.
to be fair. Yeah.
You run away with it, bro. Tell me.
Oh, no, go. Do you want me? I'll spin them around first.
Yeah.
Right, so.
So that says Wales, MB.
Wambles of Wales.
Ah, right.
So the Wambles of Wales, spelt with an A, because we're ramblers. We're also Wambles.
Yeah.
We make good use of the things that we find, but we also ramble in the countryside and we pick up all the litter and stuff like that. Join the Clevolution.
I am a Wamble.
No,
I wamble.
I wamble. I wamble. It's pronounced wamble, but I wamble.
Say yes to life. I am homeless, not useless. We are all one. We are
We're not alone, we're all one. There's just an L missing.
I see. And what's this one? Ask me how to donate. Okay then, so how did this come about?
So I lost everything through COVID. So I was a personal trainer, sports therapist, martial arts instructor, grew a good company, had a 3-story, 4-bedroom house in Exeter and Devon, relationship, dog, couple of cats, and literally overnight just lost everything through COVID. I was promised help from the government and grants and bounce back loans and all the rest of it. None was forthcoming, but my mother then got cancer. My mum lived in Cardiff. I decided to move to Cardiff, being a personal trainer, sports therapist and a nutritional advisor and stuff, to care for her. She's much better now, which is, boom, best decision I ever made. But yeah, I was given promise after promise after promise by the councils, both Exeter and Cardiff, that they would support me through this, that they would pay my rent, that they would give me carer's allowance or whatever. None of that was forthcoming either, so but I ended up signing a 2-year contract in a place that was close to my mum, and then they decided to pay me only half of what they promised. So from the get-go, I was £500 a month down. So then what I had to do was make a decision, and the decision was I either went to work and jeopardised my elderly mother, who had cancer, whose immune system was down during COVID, whilst I was caring for her, and potentially end up being the one who killed her, or not go to work and face homelessness. So I decided to not go to work. Best decision I've ever made. But then I lost everything. I lost the money, was targeted by old friends, colleagues, family, had no one to turn to. But so I started giving down. You know the old saying, never give up? Well, I think it means always give down. I had to lose everything to find the universe. And I started giving to nature. One day I was walking down the river when I lost my house, family, the rest of it, and I saw a couple of swans in the river who looked like they were nesting, but they were surrounded by things like traffic cones, tyres, car tyres, etc. And I thought, well, I'm not doing anything. And this was before like sunrise. So I just jumped over the barrier, made my way down the bank and started just cleaning up around them. And I was only going to do about half an hour. That was nearly 4 years ago now, and I haven't stopped since. Now I have a charity called the Wombles of Wales, and I've got 15 homeless litter pickers working with me. I still live in a hostel, but I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. We are an official charity now, and we're growing from strength to strength. But all we do is go around, pick up litter, spread some music, we play music, we never ask anybody for money, we never ask anybody for anything. We just go around trying to make people smile. Because if people like us can smile,
who's on the worst of?
Then maybe it'll plant a seed.
Yeah.
So it's just taking the lead and planting a seed, really.
So you take donations, though, yeah?
We do.
Okay, so can you take donations?
Very much so, very much. It's like this year. Thank you so much for that.
That's okay, man.
This year I'm planning to make Christmas dinner for the 50 other homeless guys that are living in my hostel at the moment, and it's sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's tough. I don't beg, I don't do drugs, I don't go up there and ask. We never ask for money. We've got a Womble code between us all, and one is we never ask for money, 2, we never lie, 3, we never steal, 4, we always stand up for nature, and that includes human nature.
I really like that. That's beautiful, man.
Cool.
Powerful. Hey, listen, we need more energy like you in this world, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to smile when they see this. Thank you very much, and God bless.
God bless all of you. Look out for the Wombles of Wales, or the Wambles of Wales. We do have a Facebook page. It's Wambles of Wales -hyphen SYTL, which stands for Say Yes to Life.
Brilliant.
Show the t-shirt again.
T-shirt again.
Yeah.
We're not alone, we're all one. There's just an L missing. And do you know where that L is? Or who that L is? It's you.
Nice.
Dale, isn't it?
Yeah, Dale, yeah.
Dale,
Yeah.
you do vlogs?
Yeah, man. Nice to meet you,
So
mate.
so are you actually vlogging now, are you?
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Do you think prison is a waste of time?
Yeah, because they lock people up for petty fucking shit, like me, doing fuck all wrong. Then they release paedophiles and rapists and fucking murderers out on parole and that. Society's doomed. Hey, wonder why there's no fucking room in their prisons. Home situation, I need a fucking home. That's all I need is a woman and a home. My main needs in life. This is all I own, literally. I'm yours to get who's giving. And they even take your worldly belongings.
If you could, to the world, a message, give them one message on the camera.
Trusting your light, and you reap what you sow personally. The orders come from far away no more. As long as you take accountance for your own deeds and actions, then you will get by. Being told what to do, being forced into fucking submission, gets you nowhere, but trapped in the same fucking box ad infinitum. My name is Greg Andy Watkins. You can find this tune on SoundCloud, Desk Busker, and the title of the Desk Busker and the Mandala Project, Raging Skies in brackets Better Days. But because my guitar's almost dead, it's a drum. Look at the sun. Head of the skies. The horizon is any place that makes you sigh. Don't know where we're going, but it feels so good. We got the power now under our heads. Looking for something and we're on the right. See our hills reaching to the sky. Doggone, but it feels so good. Just hoping my message will be understood. Looking for something, everything is new. We got to awaken ritual. The struggling few, doggone, but it feels so good. 10 hits in our direction, just like we should. For now we work them forever, play the melody will astound. It must outstay. For me, for you, for us, we must find a way. We are the mandala designed for a better day.
I'm here with one of my old friends, Luke. Been on the streets now for how long, Luke?
On and off now for 12 years.
It's 12.
12
I feel old.
No, mate, you just adjust and get used to it. But what I see is people not trying, and I'm trying my utmost best. That's what I can do. Everything if it weren't for Cardiff,
Yeah.
advice to change my code yourself, intervene and helping out, and maybe I might fail. But
Yeah,
no.
you get a lot of support, don't you?
Tim, there's a guy named Tim Noval. One for this lovely man, I've been to every appointment, done everything right, everything's all sorted. Rehab is in the end of New Year, towards the end of New Year, so it's going to be a happy New Year for me, mate, because it's a 3 weeks detox and I just can't wait. And then going on to the bridge and sorting it out. But other people are not, they just...
Do you think a lot of people don't think the support is out there, maybe? And
No, they're lost.
yeah,
And it upsets me. It upsets me.
obviously the weather out there right now is torrential. It's going to be like this all month round, basically. Are you in that mindset where I don't really matter because I know in the new year I'm going? Is that what you're in?
As long as I walk past and they're all alright, I'm happy.
Yeah. And what is it you want out of rehab?
Me, I want to get on the bridge road. I sort my life out with my family.
Have you got family?
No, I've lost one son. So, yeah. I've got a family. I have got ones, but they don't know. But I've never seen my birth certificate, so...
You've never seen what?
My birth certificate, so I don't even know.
Do you know your parents?
Yeah, I knew. I was brought up by them, obviously, but... I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Where are you staying?
Adam's Court.
How's that?
Terrible.
Sorry?
Terrible.
In what way?
Not enough staff. Too much. It's just a bad place.
Are the staff there good?
The staff in it's not enough.
But the staff there are good, yeah?
Some are. Yeah, they treat you as best they can.
Yeah. There's some good people there, but it's just understaffed, is what you're saying.
It's just not understaffed. It's just some of the people as well.
Who live there?
It's not. No, it's just, they're just not trying. They just want drug.
Can you describe to people who don't understand? People, what I see when I was going through that, and what I've seen with friends and yourself, is it's not so much when people who don't know about drugs will say, well, you've got a place to stay, you've got a roof over your head, you should get yourself sorted. They don't understand that there's people around who are using. Could you paint a picture?
I'm an alcoholic. If I don't have alcohol, I could die, right? So it's that's how far gone I am with the alcohol bit. Other than that, these lot, the people that I know look at it, it's like they got sepsis all up their legs and they still, no, I haven't got it. But the ones I know have got like sepsis all up their legs and they're still injecting in through that flesh, which is dead flesh.
Yeah.
And it's gonna,
They're ill, isn't they? They're ill.
They're gonna die. They can't.
How hard is it though for someone? How hard is it to move on whilst you're in a place with other addicts?
I'm gonna have to cut them off. Sorry, I have to cut them away and sort another one out. I'll still say hello and stuff. Never forget.
Do you think you have the potential to get clean in Adam's Court?
I'm not going to alcohol. I'm just going to go to the Bridge Project.
Because
I've asked for this.
The Bridge Project, I've heard good stuff about. I know people who've stayed there and done really well.
Zoe's put. Well, she's already pushed through it. So this is going to happen. It's happening.
Good. I'm so glad. On the streets, you know, I've noticed a lot of people now, a lot of homeless people who weren't here. What's the numbers looking like? Is there lots new?
It's a few new ones, but most Albanians and stuff, yeah, they come for Christmas, so big issue with it. You've got a couple of beggars. But they're all out now when you see it raining like this, it's nowhere to be seen. Like.
Yeah.
It's the real ones. You know, how can I put it? The real ones, right, that actually, to be honest, I come out because I care about it. And it sounds mad, right? People think I'm nuts. About others before myself. But now things are working as well in my favour. I think that's good karma, not bad.
What, you've come out to make money?
No, I just come out to survive and to make sure everyone's alright. If someone, you know, is getting hurt, I die with someone. I literally die with someone.
For the people who see you every day, walk past you, might give a look. Some of them might be watching this right now. Yeah. What would you like to tell them?
Thank you.
What would you say to those people out there, like, who judge you?
Dave, look, if they judge me in a bad way, I still care about you. I see you in trouble, I still help. Anybody that really don't like me or anything, or they got a bad word to say, I just brush it off and I'll still say hello. Like a normal day, every day. You know?
Thank you very much, man.
No problem. My name's Luke, and I care.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
What is it?
Smile.
It's on my nose.
Snowing in Wales. Yeah, it's really bad out here. The weather's dreadful, but it's the same common trait I get with the homeless, right? The resilience they have is just unbelievable, you know, and it's like they don't take pity on themselves. A lot of people talk about pity, but they don't.
Being a homeless actually is getting horrendous.
Really?
There's no help, really, there's no support.
My ears are a bit windy. Can we go, brother? Would you come in the doorway with me?
Well, yeah, sure.
Thank you, bro. Okay. Yeah, so, obviously I know Jamie for fucking hell years. We've been in jail together a lot. I'm going to ask in here now, maybe if they'll let us interview in here. 2 seconds. It's nice and warm in here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a long
okay.
one.
So we can go anywhere, yeah, love?
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah,
let's go in here, yeah?
Yeah.
Come on then. So what are you doing? Like, where are you staying, mate?
I'm staying near everywhere at the moment.
Let's try and find a bit of light. What's it like when you come into places like this, off being on the streets?
Normally, if I just walk into somewhere like this, they won't entertain you. They won't even let you pass the door.
Swear?
Yeah, because of the way you look, because of the way you're dressed, they won't entertain you.
Do you think the fact that, like, I've just managed, yeah, because I'm a member here as well.
Yeah.
You know, they've been pretty cool about it, haven't they? But
yeah, you know, if I walked in here on my own, I wouldn't get a second look. It'd be straight back out.
Yeah.
Whether the weather's like this or not.
Right, let's try and find by here. Might be okay. If you sit in that chair, yeah, the light's against you. Lovely. All right then, yeah. So, Jamie, how long have you been on the streets, first of all?
Well, 5-6 years.
Wow, 6 years.
You know, yeah, I've been in and out of different places, but when I've been social, yeah, I think I can deal with life in general. So, you know, I've gone backwards and I've screwed things up for myself. You know, that's down on me. But
okay,
living out here, it is getting worse and worse and worse.
Do you think that's because it's getting harder on yourself, maybe your health and stuff, or do you just genuinely think the culture's worse, the more homeless?
Don't get me wrong, my health and all that's getting worse, and the culture and the public have gone horrendous. It's like they've done a complete U-turn. It's like there's some complete disgust towards us. I can understand to a point of what they see every day, but we ain't all the same. But it's just getting worse.
Where do you stay in?
Well, I'm trying to stay in car parks and doorways, but they're blocking up all the doorways now. They're kicking us out of the car parks. Then, try and get money for B&Bs and things like that. Well, I don't like asking for nothing because everyone's struggling as it is. But you can't even manage that. I was trying to sell the big issue. I went to the big issue office to try and get big issues, and they've all been snapped up every time by the Romanians. I've seen them go picking people up, dropping people off in minibuses. One guy driving round, dropping off big bundles of big issues to him, and that was mainly set up for us to keep us out of trouble, give us a bit of extra money in our pocket. And now we can't even do that because they're photocopying them, they're taking every single one, and they're just leaving us nothing. And the general public would rather buy a big issue from the Romanian or buy you a cup of coffee. They'd rather buy a big issue from a Romanian. I can understand because they might think, you might buy drugs and all that, but even if you ask someone for a cup of coffee, people don't even want to acknowledge you. But I see the one Romanian the other day, she had £100 drop off someone. I don't begrudge it, I don't begrudge no one anything. But when they're pulling the stunts they're pulling, it is disgusting.
Are you trying to say like they're, and correct me if I'm wrong, like kind of monopolising the big issue?
Monopolising, manipulating, they're photocopying them.
What?
They're photocopying big issues.
Yeah, because explain like how you get a big issue for the people.
Like if you go to the big issue office, they give you like 33 big issues, and you get rid of them, then you gotta start buying your own. But I can't even go and get the 35 for free because they've already been snapped up. There's a couple of, I don't know, you can call them like a mafia or whatever. There's like a main person who goes and gets all these big issues, dropping people off to every store, every corner, everywhere, and there's no space or there's no bread for none of the genuine homeless.
Yeah.
There's nothing out.
Yeah, because these people are not homeless, are
No,
they?
they're not. You see them talking on their phones, and they got the latest phones out. They got homes to go to, and
I'll be real to interject. I'm sure every city is different, but the majority of people I remember selling big issue were people from Cardiff
I remember
or Britain.
I remember a couple of years ago walking up the high street and seeing boys I know selling big issues and women I know selling big issues.
Rather than shoplifting or rather, and that's the thing. Yeah. That's what people don't realise. It's not just like, he's selling the big issue. You're doing an honest living rather than trying to beg or shoplift or do any other type of criminal activity to get your drugs. But I even notice it now. I go to Rada, I go to Fairwater, Ely, Llanrumney, St Mellons, and outside the shops, it's not a British person selling the big issue.
Not one.
A Romanian.
Not one.
Or I don't want to single people out.
I don't want to single them out. I'm all for people coming for a new life and fresh. I'm all for it. But when you're coming over and you're manipulating and taking the piss and you're taking everything away from a genuine homeless person.
Right then, you ready?
Now, listen to this.
Go.
Copyright.
No copyright.
I got the copyright.
Oh yeah, of course. I won't release it. I won't try and sell it.
You wouldn't be able to.
I wouldn't. There's only one person who can sing this, and that's you, mate.
You may think I'm crazy. You may think that I'm insane. But I know I'm the writer for Goldie looking chain. I read all the lyrics, and they take all the credit. But I know I'm the writer and I know they won't forget it. I can write the lyrics that you haven't heard before. I can even do it when I'm lying on the floor. To me the words come easy. I do it every day. So if you stop and listen, you can hear me say. You've heard it all before, but you haven't heard this. You are the lady that I would love to kiss. I would love to be the one to give you cause to smile. I wish that I could be the one to see you down the aisle.
Wow.
You know what I mean, don't you?
Beautiful, mate.
I wrote that about my daughter.
That's beautiful, mate.
I know. I wrote it.
Fucking beautiful, mate. How would you write? Does it just come to your head, or do you write it down? Heart,
one head.
Tell the people your name.
I'm Alan Jones.
Where are you from, Adam?
My mother. I'm from Rumney up the valley originally.
Okay.
Here's the valley, Nottingham.
Rumney with a Y?
Yes.
I got you, brother.
I've seen it all, I've done it all.
Can you give me the song? Maybe a song for the NHS. Maybe you've got a song for nurses.
The NHS. I thought I already had. Nurses, they are lovely. To me, they are so fine. I wish I was a patient and a nurse, she could be mine. My daughter's a nurse as well. I know I got distracted thinking about my daughter.
I could see that. You was mid-flow and you thought your daughter. How old's your daughter?
She's 30 now.
Maybe finish off.
She flies helicopters in the paramilitary.
Amazing. Hey.
She lives in Zimbabwe. When she got there, she didn't want to go from there. I'd miss her every day, you know what I mean? I taught her well. I taught her to fly helicopters. Know what I mean?
So you were one of the Wambles, then, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we spoke to Paul.
Oh, yeah.
So, how did he recruit you?
I met Paul. I met Paul around July, August time when things weren't going so well. I was in temporary accommodation last year. I've got my own flat now, but I don't forget the people who I've left behind. So that's how I.
So you're still living. You're still living. You're not homeless anymore, but you're out here.
Yeah, because I mean, my head's still not 100% because there's a lot of stuff you don't. There's a lot of stuff that what you see you can't unsee it basically. So, and unfortunately I had a few friends of mine who died as well. So, yeah.
I remember speaking to you last year and you was talking about, was it your place or someone else, and you was going through
there was a point earlier on this year where someone tried to there was someone who tried to take over my property.
Like cuckoo in it.
Yeah. Luckily I got him out. I'm not going to go into more details.
Yeah, you don't have to say that.
But
that's important.
But got control of that back.
Would you say there's a lot of people out here who are having people who are actually getting housed, vulnerable people, who, you know, they probably lived on the streets for so long, lived in hostels, they finally get a place, and it gets taken the piss out of straight away.
And when you live under the same roof, you've lived under the same roof with someone before, you think to yourself, hang on a minute, you don't think anything of it, but then there's staff around in those cases, so it's a very different thing. But then you just got to put your foot down and you've got to set your own boundaries. Not easy at all, but
well, just doing a vlog for Christmas, just to speak to people, see, you know, if people get treated differently over Christmas. Because like a dog's not for Christmas, homeless feeds and fucking charity isn't just for Christmas. And do you notice people are more kinder over Christmas or no?
Generally, it depends really. It depends really on the day that they've had. I guess, but most people seem to be a bit warmer. But I guess it would be better to see that all year round.
But want to put a message out to people who are watching who may have a type of perception of the homeless community? Got a message for them?
Everyone's different. Everyone's come into it for different reasons, but just try and be kind to others. Have a heart. It could happen to anyone. I didn't think it was going to happen to me until it did. I used to work for the civil service, so stuff like that.
Good job.
Yeah, decent job. I lost
quite a clever guy as well, isn't he? Poet. Artist.
Bit of everything, really.
Bit of everything. Yeah. Well, thank you very much, mate. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And I'll see you soon, alright?
Yeah. Take care.
What's the situation with like hostels then?
Well, the hostels.
Because people would say, why are you staying in a hostel?
I won't go to the hostels because you walk up the driveway, you've got people injecting up in the driveway. I went for a shower the one time, someone had left a syringe in the drain pipe, in the drain system, for someone to stand on. These are why I won't go to the hostels. I'm not risking my life going there, but then I'm risking my life out here in the freezing cold and the rain as well. So it's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah. You on the housing list or?
I'm on the housing list. I'm
you
on
are?
every list. Yeah, I'm on every list. You know, the
How
council
long?
told me it was a 9-year waiting list for a single male. 9
British
years.
male, you mean?
Yeah. But they've put in every foreign national up in hotels. Why can't they do us? During COVID, they got us all up to streets.
Yeah.
So why can't?
How was that during that time? Was that better?
It was, and it wasn't. You know, you were crammed in a small hostel with so many different people. Your things are getting robbed. You're getting pricked by needles. You're getting beaten up. You're getting robbed. The system's failing us big time. They're more concerned. Well, if you got, this is my saying: if you can't fix your own house, don't fix someone else's.
What do you mean by that?
If you can get every British person into a home, into a hotel, why are you doing it for other people? Migrants, yeah.
Illegal
migrants, yeah.
Because that's this is the fact.
I'm not racist.
No, but the people who are coming here illegally are the ones being housed in hotels. Yeah. So it's like they're being rewarded for committing a crime.
And
why
are they entitled to double of what we get? A car park attendant showed me on his phone. He showed me, say you're on a pension, they get double that. They're on universal credit. You're on universal credit. They're on double that. You're on this. They're on double that. Why is that?
What do you think?
I think personally myself, I think the government's taking a backhander from their government or something like that to get rid of them over here. I don't know. I can't honestly say, but it's just wrong. The system is failing their own people.
Stay there.
Well, what would they rather me do? Go shoplifting, rob people, or things like that to get so I can get someone to stay, so I can get some food? Or would they rather me sell biggies and things like that? I don't want to be going down routes like that because I've changed my life from, from being in prison most of my life, to out in this now, and it's been making me feel suicidal and really wanting to end my life because the general public look at you with so much disgust and treat you with so much disgust.
So have you not noticed by some of the public then, because I feel there has been a bit of a turn by the British public who are sick of seeing how the homeless are treated, and British people as a whole.
But
you don't see that, do you?
Sometimes it's the British people treating the homeless like it.
But there are different types. There is that liberal side.
Don't get me wrong, I have met some amazing people out there. I really have, some lovely people. But when you got people, people are asking for help, and they're looking at you and talking to you with so much disgust. It's been going on that long. The last couple of weeks now, I've been thinking about jumping in the rivers or hanging myself or cutting my wrist.
Self-destruct.
Because I'd rather self-implode than explode and take it out on other people. So I gotta take it out on myself. Because the only person that's getting hurt then is me. Do you know what I mean? I'm not out here to hurt anyone. Do you know what I mean? I'm just trying to get someone to stay, get some food. Do you know what I mean?
And would you say drugs is something you use to just kind of numb the pain of this?
I've been on drugs a very long time, 27 odd years, and I lost someone when I was young and I turned to drugs. And
sorry.
I lost a child when I was younger, and I turned to drugs. Didn't know nothing about it, but it's just what it done for me. It stopped all them emotions, all them pain, and then 20 odd years later, here I am, and I've always been discreet about it. I've never put it in people's faces. I've always cleaned my crap up and gone out the way to do my thing. But that's just so I can hide my emotions, and so I'm not self-destructing. I'm just trying to numb myself. I'm just trying to get by every day, and I want a better life. But at the moment, it just seems so far away that it's impossible. I asked a woman the other day, I asked her if I was missing something. She said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, the last couple of weeks, it's like the general public has done a complete U-turn. Not all of them, don't get me wrong, but the majority of them is just, they couldn't give you the time of day. But then when they're helping these people out, don't get me wrong, I'm not bitching and moaning about people helping them and all the rest of it. But when they're taking all this away from us, and the general public know this, it seems kind of screwed up."
Yeah. Well, number one, yeah. The British public is struggling because of the way the British government are treating its own people. Yeah.
I completely get that.
But there are then warped organisations, charities, and sectors of people who prefer to look after those who come over rather than those who are here already.
Yeah.
And that's who you're seeing, mate. You're not seeing the general. Now, of course, there's a stigma of homeless and a drug addiction anyway, but I do believe that people out there who have had enough of illegal migration, have had enough of being put in a box, they are starting to come around to understand how people with drug problems, people with mental health problems, people on the streets are suffering. I do think that. And I think you're just getting the wrong end of the stick, unfortunately, which,
But I'm trying to get back on this groove though, so I can sort my life out, and they're making it so impossible for me.
Well, people would think, oh, we're just getting injection, but it's everything around it. It's the wraparound support. Yeah. Why would you want to be on an injection? And for the people, so Buvidal is the injection I'm on. That's what got me clean. But it got me clean because I had a support network. My mother and father brought me back in, I also, I had a roof over my head and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Some of these people, like Jamie, haven't got that. So when you're on the streets, what Buvidal does, it blocks opiates. So if you're sober mind, clarity, and you're on the streets at winter, in the pissing down rain, treated like shit, even though you're clean, Why would you want to take? Why would you'd want to take drugs? You wouldn't want to be sober.
Of course you wouldn't. Because you wouldn't want to be sober, sitting there taking all, and it's just it seems like you've done it for nothing. I want my life back.
Do you have in your head like kind of like a 3-bag wish list of these things? If I had these 3 things, I'd be in place. Like, do you have any of that in mind, or?
Do you know what I did have? But after these last couple of weeks, it's like I've just completely given up. It's just like I just don't want it no more. I just don't want to be in no more. I can't cope with it no more.
Do you feel like you've been let down?
More ways than one. You're being let down by the public. You're being let down by, so-called friends. You're being let down by the system. You're being let down every avenue.
And do you take any accountability from yourself?
Yeah, I take a lot of accountability. You can't blame no one else for anything that goes wrong in your life. You make the ultimate decision. Whether you choose to do something, that's down to you. You can't blame no one else. But with my mental health and my issues, I can only blame myself, yeah? But then people in higher power, they gotta take some responsibility too.
And also, let's say, it's all your fault, let's say.
Yeah.
But then don't rub it in people's faces like yourself and help others who don't deserve that help.
No.
And are actually fleecing. I'm still gobsmacked with what you said. Now look, I can't, just for the record, I can't clarify this. Maybe we will do some investigating into this and go and speak to the big issue. This is Jamie's words, and I want to reiterate that. But from what you're saying,
yeah, it's what I've seen. I've walked up to. I've been up in Bailey Road, and I've seen a guy and he got like 10 boxes in the back of his seat full of big issues. So he's either gone from a big issue place, or he's photocopied them all, because they don't give one person that many.
Yeah.
And he's dropping them off to every person.
Is he just but does he work for the big issue, or? Just wrap this up now.
Yeah.
Just quickly, the prisons are full. They've been full for a long time. Do you feel the prison ever worked for you?
No.
And what was your kind of offences? What did you go in for?
Drug offences, violent offences, shoplifting. There's been a numerous amount of things that I've been in prison for, And I take full responsibility, and I pay my dues for my own actions, and I regret every one of them. But at the time of doing them, I was in desperate need. Yeah. And I felt prison was the only way out. But then when you come out of prison, you're stuck in the same circle.
For the people watching this, you've got a message for the British public, those who don't give you the time of day when they walk past?
Don't judge everyone. People, some of us have suffered, and you might see one side of it, but a lot of us are decent, genuine people and not out to hurt anyone. And I might have my issues with drugs and things like that, but I have changed my life around in other ways, and I'm a good person.
Thank you very much, mate.
No
Merry
problem.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, lad. What are you saying?
Good?
Yeah, you good? What are you up to? Snowing, Brad.
Well, my boy out now.
Yes, you good, Brad? What are you saying? Chilling. Yo, shout out to Endo. Where can they find you?
What are you saying? What?
Where can they find you, bro?
Myself, Endo, at Instagram and Higher Level DMB.
Yes. Merry Christmas.
Yo, we're doing a GoFundMe for Daniel, so everyone, I'll put the links in. I'll send you the link.
Come on, what's the story, bro? Yeah. GoFundMe, tell me.
Lung cancer, 2 brain tumours.
What's it?
Lung cancer, 2 brain tumours.
Okay.
Collapsed in work 3 months ago and just found out.
Your brother?
Yeah, my little brother. And fucking literally terminal. Yeah, he could pass away from now to the next few months, literally. So we're just going to try and live life and give him the best life we can.
And what, is it a treatable?
It's not treatable, it's terminal. That's it.
Surgery.
So the GoFundMe is just to live your life?
Yeah.
So we go Amsterdam,
never been.
Can't fly in it, so we're going to drive
do a bucket list, things you can, he's never done, do you mean?
Yeah, what is the one thing you want to do?
Come on now. Everything, bro. Anything.
Smoke loads of weed and bang hookers. Only
At least
joking.
you're honest though, innit, bro?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you fucking get a dog, bro.
Yeah, so GoFundMe, yeah? And where can they find the GoFundMe?
Bro, be set up. I'll send you the link now when I get back.
Yeah, well, we'll put the GoFundMe link in the YouTube channel, yeah, right? And we'll see what... How old are you?
38.
38, yeah?
Daniel Penny.
Any regrets in life?
Smoking.
You regret smoking, bro, yeah?
Got bad lungs now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause it spread from his lungs to his brain, and they had to target his brain before they could treat his lungs, and they cut one tumour out, and then it grew back straight away.
3 months that we found out, like, and look, he was limping bricks, working 5 days a week for the last 15 years. He's a good, like, limping bricks, you know, brickie, and he, like, qualified brickie. Do you know what I mean? 3 months ago, fucking, do you know what I mean? Fine, like. Do you know what I mean? And they're saying advanced stage 3 cancer, like.
Have you deteriorated since the news of him saying that, or have you been medication?
You've had chemo, you've had radiotherapy.
You know, the chemo helps you, but it kills you off at the same time.
So the chemo didn't work, yeah, he's had his radiotherapy. Now they're going to target his whole brain for the radiotherapy, yeah. That don't work, like they're saying, like, there's nothing you can do anyway, like, it's terminal. So we're just going to try and, like, be there for him, support him, give him the best life he could have, like.
We'll share this, bro, we'll share this, right, yeah? Oh, have a good Christmas, alright, bro?
All he wants is for his kids,
Merry
like,
Christmas.
that's it, that's what.
Children.
Yeah, you got free.
Yeah.
So
get on it, guys.
All he wants is...
What's going on, people? Okay, sorry that the video ended abruptly. The battery ran out, typical of me. But I'm on my way up to the north of England now to spend Christmas, and I just wanted to do a little ending, really. So first of all, when I get back from Newcastle, the first week of January, I'm going to be doing a homeless feed in the city centre of Cardiff. We've had donations from many people already, but I want to say a special thank you to Sean Morrison, ex-Cardiff captain, and his wife Stacey, for giving us a Cardiff City top to raffle off, and then also 50 odd jackets and other clothes. Gonna go to a good place. I know these people will cherish this stuff, so thank you so much. In terms of the state of the homeless situation, it's not just in Cardiff, this is across the whole of the UK. It seems to me like it isn't getting any better. You know, when I was on the streets 5 years ago, it just seems like it's the same, if not worse. But what you've got now that you didn't have then is the anger, the divide and the blame towards not just services but different cultures now, and that's very sad to see. You know, during COVID, during lockdown, you know, the government were able to house those with drug problems, but for some reason now they're not. Again, why? I think a lot of people know why, but these people on the streets are angry at that. But at the same time, I will say, from looking at these videos we've just done, a lot of them, you know, they're so resilient. From doing that vlog, like, I took away like a big reality check, and it kind of brought me back down to ground of, like, since getting clean, you know, all the things I'm achieving in my life, sometimes I got to remember where I was, and these people are just so resilient, happy, like nothing seems to bother them. Of course they would rather be in a better situation, but you know, it's I think it was healthy for me to do that. I think for you guys watching, I think it's a good reality check for you guys as well, because you know, we think we got problems in life, and then we see people like that out there, do you know what I mean? So yeah, you know, I hope you take some value from this. If any of you want to help with any of these people in this film, contact me. I know all of them, and I can get in contact with them as well. And yeah, you know, just remember, right, please remember this: a dog is not for Christmas, neither is this a vlog not just for Christmas. The homeless are not just for Christmas. When you go and do your little homeless feed, and you go in, you know, give them the soup on Christmas Day, it's not just Christmas Day they're homeless, it's all year round. So when you're back in the city centres and you're walking around shopping or you're on your dinner break in work, just try and take a consideration. We're not trying to tell you to donate or, you know, you have to go and get your old clothes and give it to them. We're not saying that. But these people truly feel invisible. And from speaking to some of these people, you can clearly see that they're just happy with a smile and a how are you. So, yeah, just take that from this, guys. And I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. We'll see you in the new year. Stay central.
The Central Club.